Blood donation levels have fallen in Singapore, with the Red Cross warning that it could dip further into February next year. Now, that's especially as the number of youths aged between 16 and 25 stepping forward as blood donors is at its lowest in 3 years. And this slide is worrying given the rising demand for blood as the population ages. Sabrina Ng with more.
For nearly 20 years, this has been a routine for Albert Lim, whenever his schedule would allow it. The 40-year-old has donated platelets, a component of blood, for 119 times.
Donating blood is something that's a very precious and a very unique opportunity that we have, because not everyone can donate blood. Right? I think you need to have be medically fit, not have certain medical conditions, things like that.
For Mr. Lim, his blood donation journey started when he was just a teenager, after encouragement from his father, who was also a regular donor. But in recent years, fewer of such younger donors have been stepping forward. Last year, youths made up only 15% of the donor pool, versus 20% just 2 years ago. This downward trend is particularly concerning, as demand for blood is expected to increase amid Singapore's aging population. Already, around 14 units, or just over 6 litres of blood, are used in Singapore every hour of the day.
As a person ages, right, the possibility for this person, to stop donating blood, due to health-related issues will increase. Yeah. So every year or each year, close to about 600 donors will stop donating blood.
The agency is stepping up youth engagement by tapping social media and partnering with institutes of higher learning to organize blood donation drives. But as more travel during the holiday season, some may not be allowed to donate blood for up to 4 months if they visit places with high risk of conditions like malaria.
Moving forward, we will see a dip, from now, probably until February next year. And the old stock currently, there's a possibility that it may dip, to the low level.
As the season of giving rolls around, the Singapore Red Cross is urging all, whether young or old, to step forward and donate to possibly save a life.
Now, about 6.3 litres of blood are needed every hour in Singapore, yet less than 2% of the population donated blood last year. Have a look at these figures. Nearly 40% of Singapore's blood stocks were used for surgical procedures, including those for the heart. Over a third were used for general medicine purposes, and about 20% for those with blood disorders or cancers. Now, out of the 4 main blood groups, close to half of Singapore's population are type O and can only receive the same blood type. Plus, it's the universal blood group, which means it has a higher usage in hospitals or in emergencies, and that's when a patient's blood type is unknown. So who can donate blood? This is a general rule of thumb here. Those in good health and don't have any symptoms of infection, like a sore throat or cough for at least a week. Donors must also weigh at least 45 kilograms and maintain healthy iron levels in their blood.